Okay, I'm back. Yeah, just a quick BRB. And we'll do Final Fantasy XIV now, just for a little bit. I've already streamed a lot today because I did Hollow Knight and I did Monkey Ball. Just a wee bit. Thinking like maybe 30 or 40 minutes. G guy 4 is follower number 111. Special number there, special number. Angel number? What do you mean angel number? I've never heard that term before. Is it like 3 digits? Like, if it's 1111, is it an angel number? Or just like 11? 11's not an angel number, is it? The aftermath. Almond, please tell me you know if that hole might lead into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there's no question that we would know of it. But I fear that is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit, and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. The Gomoran soldiers and the children have fled at Yikshmasha. They abandoned Slitherbow as well, though yet they remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Fortunately, a number of the Blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believed to be of their order was found in Yakshmaha, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fano for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other Blessed will not last long without an antidote. Then we must act quickly. If you have a spare vial, and Philly and I can deliver it to the Blessed at Slitherbow. You and Urianger should return to the Fano and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Y'shtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she left into that hole for a reason. We have to save the Blessed, whatever it takes. She's fine. Alright. She's not dying here. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Why is Stitch so big? Stitch just came from like a separate pack than the rest of them, so his size is just inconsistent. He's just big. Stitch is just big. Come, Ruko. Let not Y'shtola's sacrifice be in vain. Fano. This is the most I don't believe that character died. Like, the least convincing that character's death I've seen so far. You keep forgetting to go set yours? Did you set it to Stitch, or was that just like... You'll be Haku forever? Oh yeah, you have to do it from desktop, don't you? Where's Urianger? This city's like a little annoying to get around. Stitch was G-Guy? Okay, cool. For Fend, Runar. 'Twas he who forestalled Diomoran's procession, and in so doing afforded the time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Yeah, that one. Oh. Existing. Runar still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. Okay. Adding the runtime. You're jealous that Dylan got Luffy? You can be Luffy too. It would appear the worst hath passed, and his wounds yet want for mending. I shall administer to him forthwith. Lime, Celeste, or Deepwood? I wish you could see the actual color before choosing the dye. I'll go with Deepwood. I almost said there can't be two Luffys. But well... those who know, know. Rest, Ryuko. I prithee, I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. Quest accepted. Rest. Yeah, just hold that for a while.
Runa, thank goodness.
Oh, I understood Lahi last stream. Like, here's the thing: is the Lahi video is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my life. I feel like that should extend beyond people who play Final Fantasy XIV, right? Like, I wish someone had showed me that years ago. Like, I don't need the context from the game; it's just funny.
We delivered the antidotes to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw.
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. I remember someone saying that, but I don't remember who. Was it the Ulmoran, like, general guy?
We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems.
Y'shtola.
Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
Oh yeah, no, he said that and then, like, disappeared.
Where am I?
I kinda wish he didn't disappear.
Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer. No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done.
Something.
I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
A mod, like, him doing that is your teleport. That's good. I cannot say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote. You have another that spawns a random painting from R64 and you dive through it. Is it like random which one happens?
Where is Master Matoya?
Like it's random which teleport animation happens? Does it play that ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba when you go through it?
Was there no other way? I cannot believe she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or...
She fell into a big hole, dude. It's over. No one escapes big hole.
She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
The lion weeps tonight.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder.
What accent is that?
We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, look who it is.
I love the enthusiasm.
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
I like that the villain is an active participant in the story. And even somewhat of a traveling companion. I like that.
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love.
Yeah? Yeah?
Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
My condolences or whatever.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
There was a powerful gust of wind as if from nowhere after she fell.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow.
I wonder if I can turn it off for channel redemptions, because that seems like a lot. Oh, let me check it again if I can add the new emotes yet. Maybe if I refresh the page. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I can. Okay. I just assigned 2 more animated emotes to the slot. Pray tell us again. Yeah, we got okay and lurk. They gave me 2 extra because I'm using the Twitch
The
alerts.
spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
Aren't there consequences for that spell, though? was established.
I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
What? Really?
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
Okay. For real, Emmett? For real, for real? That was it. If I'm to fetch her for you, I shall require a suitable place to work. Must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the life stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the life stream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Put your lips together and blow. Find a location that resonates. Okay. Press D to blow. Press F to spit on grave. It'll get out of here. If I had I like my Dragon Boy, but I'm gonna be honest, if I had access to the Shadowbringers DLC when I first started this game, I probably would have made a rabbit. Do a barrel roll. I have a Fantasia, but I just don't want to change him now. I like him. I like him how he is. This is how I am with me in real life too. I'm happy with how I am, but if I could have had other options from the start, it wouldn't be like this, you know? It glows faintly. I understand that after the graphics update, they added a quest so people can get a second Fantasia. Colder. That's why you don't wear glasses anymore. That's different. That's different. I had to start wearing glasses, and I never felt comfortable after that. I was not born wearing glasses. I guess I was born with the shitty, like, eye genes that would eventually make me need glasses, though. It's near blinding. But the blue deer stag will not let you proceed. If I were to make a second character, it'd probably be a rabbit, but I don't really feel like I want to make a second character. I don't know why I would do that right now. Man, whistle does not exist. Okay. Social. Emote. Oh. You had to click in there first. Whistle does not exist. Actually, how to whistle. I might not know how. I did type whistle, it didn't work. Unless I misspelled it. The command whistle does not exist. The quest says call for emet-selch. Selch or Selk? Just call for him. He said to whistle, but I don't see a whistle emote. Selk, okay. This is kind of weird, isn't it? Is there a destination? Oh my god. Okay, there is. That's weird. It said find the place where it resonates brightly, and I found that spot, and then I tried to whistle from that spot, but it just spawned like a thing to click on. I would assume whistling is an emote. That's not a weird assumption, is it? He brings her back, but she's like evil now.
This place should serve well enough.
Lahi?
Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate.
Fantasias normally cost money, right? Like, it's a pretty big deal that they introduced a quest to get a second one.
What color was her soul again?
Lime green. Oh my god, this is a really strong Switch cartridge.
Ah, there you are.
Why did you say that? Points. Yeah, not for too much longer though. I was about to stop, and then right before I was about to, Faye was like, I'm back. And I said, okay, I'll play something else for a little bit.
Nice.
Like 30 or 40 minutes. Oh, he did the... Yeah.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Emet-selch introducing Super Mario Odyssey 2 at the next Nintendo Direct. We've got one more thing. Oh. He did it twice? Did he use the second snap to, like, manifest clothes?
Stola, are you all right?
It's playing Mitoya's theme.
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow.
Flow.
Which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
You have to stop doing that.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
You saved Runar's life. And emet-selch saved your life.
Master Matoya.
And we're gonna save his life. Right?
I had nearly given up hope.
Aw. Aw.
Please, Runar, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved.
Hey, I know you said I have 3 months to catch up with the end of Endwalker
To say to me
before we play Dawn Trail together,
a word of thanks.
but I'm gonna try and set a goal for, like, mid-August. Basically before Kristen goes back to school. That's just like a self-imposed goal. So more like a month and a half instead of 3 months.
Emet-selch, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
Yeah, I don't want to make you wait too long, but I also don't want to get burnt out rushing.
Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel.
Katana Ravel.
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
I'll tell you after you get some rest. Yeah, I know.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Why don't I... Why don't you see if you can try and beat Final Fantasy 16 before I catch up in Final Fantasy 14? See who wins. XIV versus XVI. Yeah, you'll win. I know. Add tree. Emet. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. For long, they will remember the many differences and return to squabbling. This guy's got like some unsorted out issues, doesn't he? That's the Archbringer of Chaos. We need a therapist. Flattery will get you nowhere, dear boy. But seriously, we Asians do what we do for the greater good. The greater good. For the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them. He who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grew tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I'll take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now we mustn't keep your friends waiting. Lucky? Lucky? My apologies for having put you through such an ordeal. I see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Kitana Raval and put the light ward into the sword. Yeah. Bring out your dude. Xenoglossy? What is Xenoglossy? And I got enhanced polyglot. What is Xenoglossy? Oh, I got a lot. Enhanced foul? Actions and traits. Let's look at the traits first. Enhanced Foul allows for immediate casting of Foul. Okay. Enhanced Polyglot allows for the stacking of a second Polyglot. That's good. Is there going to be another enhanced Polyglot? Yeah, there is right before 100. Xenoglossy is the best move. Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 880. It costs 1 Polyglot. And it's a single target spell. Scathe. Let's... Okay, so what happened was I got a better spell that uses a Polyglot, but now my previous Polyglot spell, which doesn't do as much damage, can be cast faster, so they both still have a use. Except for Scathe. Scathe is stupid and I probably shouldn't even have it there. We'll put those there for now, see how that works. And I think I technically just hit the Endwalker level cap, or the Shadowbringers level cap. Oh, every time anything happens, it says Elemental Gauge expanded. It probably means the extra slot, the Burden of Knowledge. With the Omurans gone and your companions now returned, I think it best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to the Kitana Raval should now be open. Before we leave, Urianger, did you discover anything that might suggest a Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay, I waited but little time before the Omurans' most unwelcome arrival. We scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Koraio. Then hearkened to her tale. It is my judgment that the Sin Eater which her late mother did espied was indeed the being we seek, and that it was most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain if hath not been disturbed by man. Our course is clear. We must navigate the Kitana Raval and make for Raktika Falls. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Kitana Raval is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka, you are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it, once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, that the way is open, it will be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Raval. I wish you the safe travel through the halls. You need polyglot stacks which require good management of your fire and ice phases, but it's a big damage with no cast time. Wait, does it need 2 polyglot stacks? Master Batoyo, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runar. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift, one the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Let us away. Your coworker's talking to you. Okay, I was wondering if it had... They're both instant cast time, with the same recast time. Basically, Foul is basically AoE version of Xenoglossy. Okay. It is like a little worrying though that Emmett doesn't seem to have an issue with all of the Light Warden slaying. He's like, that's no big deal. It's like a little concerning. I was asking if like the polyglot cost of Xenoglossy was higher, but it doesn't appear to be the case. See that Aether Current. The monkey wants to fight. I really like the path being just flowers. I can feel aether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay in your guide where you go. We know not what awaits us inside. I feel like that's unlikely, but not impossible, you know? Like, that could happen, but I wouldn't count on it. Yeah, this is fine. More owls. I wonder if the Light Warden is going to be an owl. Is this going to be a long one? Because in my mind it was like, I'm going to do this and then stop. This like dungeon. Because I mean, I haven't even hit 40 minutes yet. They aren't necessarily short, that's true, but like, as long as it's not like a 40-minute thing, should be fine. I feel like most dungeons come in as like 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, understood. Might be the other side though. I wonder why they didn't get out of the way. Are they stupid? Watch his staff. Accidentally bring up the character menu. try that. Why can I not use my Xenoglossy? I only need one polyglot, right? I don't have a polyglot. Isn't that a polyglot, or is that an Innocean? Oh, you're right. I always get really confused by the whole "you've got a new spell now, but you can't use it because you're like level synced below it immediately" thing. It's like every time you unlock something new, the next time you go into a dungeon or a trial or something, it's like you can't actually use that because you leveled up faster than you were intended to or something. So like I'm not actually nope. So I'm not actually gonna be able to use that until like the end of the game. The end of Shadowbringers. I mean, I can destroy things on the overworld with it, but that's not as necessary. The simple job bars, you're not as familiar with those. I mean, the other one looked cooler, but like, felt like it took up too much room on the screen and was kind of more confusing to look at to me. Like this indicates my Astral Ice or Fire stack. If the bar's filling up, I'm in Innocean, and these are the polyglots right here. They look very different in general, yeah. I mean, almost no one's games look exactly alike, right? It's pretty rare that I run out of mana to the point where I can't cast anything. It usually means I messed up my rotation at some point. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Plus, you have some funny stuff going on in your game that's not totally legal. I haven't really had to move from the spot yet. What does a non-content thing mean? Still don't have to move from the spot. You mean like aesthetic things, like things that won't actually change the game? Like animations and quality of life stuff, is it kind of it, right? But even if it's not a mod that like changes the actual game and like allows you to like cheat, it's still like you're not supposed to show it on stream, right? Even if it's like totally aesthetic. When you're playing through the story quest, you don't have mods turned on. Okay, so you play vanilla when you're going through MSQs. What is this guy up to?
Away with you.
Oh. Oh, I see. He's doing halves. I understand now. Use your personal mods to disable when you play friends with these mods, you still see theirs. What does that mean on the statue? That means outside? Yeah. Sometimes you do roulettes for custom clothes and stuff. Godspeed. Is there a countdown going on right now? I'm trying to stay on his good side. Oh. Okay, both. Both happen at the same time. The answer is both. Alright, where's it gonna happen? He's turning into force now. He is dead. Headband of aiming. Is this for me? It's not for me. Unless that went to my inventory, it did. Still not for me though. I'm like halfway through it. I think. You're back. You're back. They're back.
This is going to leave a mark.
Very peaceful dungeon music. Really nothing bad could happen here. Shared kafir.
I will not hold back.
That's, yeah.
This is going to leave a mark.
I wanted to make some emotes that was like a rat and then like a middle part of the tail and then an end part of the tail, so you could like make a really long rat tail. But like I feel like I'm already budgeting not enough emote slots for that to like take up three spaces. Maybe I could like do a BTT emote or something. I have two statics that are the same as the animated. Yeah. That's true. Okay, what do we have right now? You're right, yeah. Totally the same. I wish Twitch would let you earn emote slots by other ways than subscription points. Like if you've streamed for 4,000 hours. Oh, that's for Monkey Ball. That one's for Monkey Ball. I'm kind of joking. I just had extra animated slots. I can't put the rat in the animated slot though. If I do the rat thing, it's gonna be static. Nah, for the animated ones, I just picked some GIFs off my computer that I thought would translate well. What the hell is that? Is that the Light Warden? Yeah, does every emote should have a utility, right? That's like the idea. You'd nuke these. Well, keep in mind that, like, the static ones are, like, follower tier, and the animated ones are subscription tier. So the idea there is, like, you have, like, basic ones for following, and then you get better ones for subscribing. Like, they're in different slots, you just have access to both since you're subscribing. What's he doing? Yeah, mobile, I guess, doesn't show you the slot that they're tied to. They're following. The gimmick here is the pillars will like timber in your direction. But I mean, you make a fair point. Like even then, like maybe they should just be different ones entirely, right? Like it might still be better if they were different entirely. Which way are they gonna fall? That one's gonna try and fall right on top of me. I don't want it to be my decision. I want someone to tell me what to do. I want someone to tell me what is the objectively right thing to do, and I'll do it. That's what my wife is for? No, no. We are both people that want to be told what to do, so I have to tell her what to do, and she, will not tell me what to do, even though I want her to. We both want other people to tell us what to do, because we're both that type of person. How do I recover mana if I can't even get mana font? There we go. Difficulty level impossible, yeah. 2 bottoms try to make a decision challenge. That is literally our biggest issue. That is our issue. I often have to force myself into the role of not that, and I don't like it. Literally, the only thing that's like the only we are fundamentally perfect for each other, with that one exception is that we both do not want to be the ones that make the decisions. We both want to be told what to do. It was really nice when Walt lived here because he would just tell us what to do. Walt was like, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna eat here tonight, and I was like, thank you, yes we are. It was like, it was even, this was multiplied, like, harder when Zach was here, because Zach is kind of the same way. So, like, we would try to be deciding on dinner, and all 3 of us were just waiting for someone else to, like, decide. We need like a roommate who's more dominant and will just tell us what to do. Like, we're gonna eat this today. Nick, you cook this. It's also been something that's come up a lot at work. Like, I've noticed I much prefer the jobs where I have less freedom in what I'm doing and they just tell me exactly what to do, because then I don't have to worry about defending my, like, ideas necessarily. I just have to defend my implementation. I just want to be told what to do. Like, give me clear objectives. Like, what should I do? I think that's why I like school so much, because they were like, do this, and I was like, absolutely. Give me $5 million. I could not do that if I wanted to. There's a limit, obviously, right? Give me $1,000. Right now, until Kristen and I get paid at the end of the month, I can barely do that. We had budgeted for the summer, with, like, I got the new job, but I won't get paid for it until, like, you know, a little while after starting. We had budgeted for the summer with the assumption that Kristen would be paid for her work in June. It's like, you know, a half paycheck or whatever, or just one pay period. But no, she gets paid for her work in June at the end of August. So we kind of have to dip into our savings right now a little bit. Yeah, it's stupid. At least at the end of August we'll have, like, a fat paycheck again, but until then... When do I start? I start on the 15th. So I think I'm gonna get paid... I start on the 15th and they pay, twice a month. One on the 15th and one at the end of the month. So I think I will be paid at the end of the month for that first pay period. I think. The same day Staples closes? What do you mean? What's happening to Staples? Is Staples going under? It's just the one by you though, it's not like all Staples. Everything is 30 to 50% off. Well, damn, if only they had anything I wanted. Get the mesh desk chair. Like the cheap version of the Herman Miller. Don't get, like, literally main brand Herman Miller, but get, like, that type of chair. That's what Kristen and I got, was there's a Staples version of that chair. And we, like, bought the floor model, so we got them for cheaper. But, like, I don't know, just always get the mesh type of chair. The actual cushion ones, I can't go back to those. Oh, my health is, lowering. I'm gonna wipe these guys. Yeah, I mean, if you're in your chair all day, that's not something you can skimp out on. There's some things it's okay to cheap out on, but anything that has to do with, ergonomics is, shit, why does that keep happening? It's not stuff you want to cheap out on. boots, beds, like shoes, chairs. Anything that's gonna permanently affect your posture for the rest of your life. You don't want a new bed, but you don't want to buy a new bed. That's fair. Is your current bed like actually like not good and needs to be replaced, or is it just like you just would like a new bed? Want to wait for a bigger room for a bigger bed? Is your current bed like full sized, or is it queen sized? Whee! This dungeon is a little longer than I thought it would be, but we're at the end now. Arrows. They're barrows. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't like what I'm doing over here. What was that? I'm gonna go where they're going. I don't want to be in the poison. I'm fighting the boss now.
Nice.
Yeah. Kristen's like, you gotta finish up so I can check out my chows. Not really, she's being really nice about it. But she does want to check on her chows, I know it. Too far. Can't she check on her chows now? She's being very nice and considerate of me. She obviously can use the office and is allowed to when I'm streaming, but she does know I have a preference for being alone when I do this. So she's just being nice to me. But she is allowed to, she can check on her chows now if she wants to. She's just being nice. What is this? Like, if I'm streaming with someone, I don't mind, but if I'm, like, kind of streaming on my own, I do have a preference for being alone in the room. I am a goober, I know. I'm trying to get past that, but I don't know, it might be like a spectrum thing, you know? I don't know where Urianger is going. Like, drawing him over there. In awe of the Tism. We do behold it. Like, you weren't watching the other day, but a few days ago, that didn't work. A few days ago, like, she told me, oh, I can hear you talking throughout the rest of the house when you stream, and, like, it almost caused, like, a fucking, like, panic attack in me. And it's not even, like, I'm like, you can't understand what I'm saying throughout the house. You can just tell that I'm talking. I don't know, I just have a problem. It's just a weird, funny thing about my brain that causes stress and anxiety. I've always been, like, very anxious about being overheard, which was a big problem at my parents' house because, like, I was essentially in the middle of the house with my room and the walls were paper thin. I've always been super self-conscious about being overheard. Just a funny little quirk that causes me problems and stress. You're so soft-spoken already. I'm being soft-spoken on purpose because I'm worried about people in the house overhearing me. If Mr. Max wasn't home and Kristen wasn't home, I would be much louder on stream. Like, I'm constantly subconsciously limiting myself because I'm afraid about other people overhearing me. Even if they don't care and they probably can't understand what I'm saying exactly. It's just, it is a barrier in my head. That boss isn't that bad. It's +1.
Please clap.
I'm gonna have to turn off the, like, Twitch alert for the, redeems, because that's, like, too much. I got outdoor furnishing from that battle, that's cool. Okay, I need to make space for a headband and a rod. What does that look like? I have to make sure I'm not gonna get rid of a cool looking one. I don't care for it. We can get rid of the Lakeland rod. And headband. That one might be a good glamour, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Red hat. Red hat's a company. Nameless Hachigane. Am I gonna play Samurai ever? How does that look? Oh, I kinda like that. Samurai is a job where you collect stickers? What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, once this cutscene ends, I'm gonna stop. And then you spend your stickers? Do like icons appear around the battlefield and you have to like go to them? Different routes give you different stickers? What? You have access to a unique move that spends some. I gotta say, you're not selling samurai to me right now. You're not trying to. You're trying to dissuade me from samurai. Nighttime.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have.
I'm really fucking hungry.
His condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though he shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. He must be told.
What?
Would you describe it to me, Urianger? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
Hey, this is something that I was kind of confused by. I feel like I missed something. Is Y'shtola, like, blind except to Aether now, ever since the flow stuff at the end of A Realm Reborn?
It is an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse,
I must have missed that when they
there
explained
is no
that.
shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
She just slapped his ass? Why'd she just slap his ass?
Well fought. Let us return home.
I guess it's quite spankable. More ruins.
The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen.
It's a good line because it also describes the outfit he's wearing now. But also, how can she tell? I thought she couldn't see, like, paint on a wall right now.
According to Almet, this sanctuary
I'm very
was built
confused
to
by what she
preserve
can and
the
can't
wisdom
see.
of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
This is the famous cutscene where Emmet whips it out.
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
Beautiful.
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch.
I just like to watch.
Nothing more. Well,
Emmet's just gonna sit in the corner and
I
watch.
suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would.
Good versus evil.
Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture.
What is this, like Heidelin? Heidelin and question mark, evil Heidelin.
Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again. To look, learn, and remember.
If this was Final Fantasy 1, it would be Heidelin and Chaos.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Okay, understood. I buy that explanation.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
Zodiac.
That's what I said. Does it ring a bell?
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise.
For a second I was like, oh, isn't Zodiac the final boss of Final Fantasy IV? No, I think that was Zero Miss. Which kind of sounds similar, but isn't.
Fears of these naysayers would rise Heidelin. She who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Heidelin was victorious.
Final Fantasy IV stuff isn't until post-Endwalker. Is there a Golbez in this game?
With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus, was Zodiac banished and his being divided.
And you know what happens in Final Fantasy IV? They go to the moon.
That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
Emet-selch, what if like the god is bad actually? Like yours sucks. Mine is good.
I can only assume I misheard, but it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Heidelin are not gods.
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answer.
20-minute cutscene.
We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining?
Wants to go home. ET phone home. Emet-selch phone home.
For our people. For all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Bye-bye. That's a good wave. The laziest wave possible. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Bye, Faye. Thanks everyone else. Bye, Sam. Whoever else joined. Have a good day. I'm gonna do a raid of the Duck channel because it's fun.